Hey Paul, I'm Propagandist. Welcome back to the channel. We're doing some more RWBY content over here, but this time not official RWBY content. We're doing some RWBY fan content, or more specifically, God, I'm like fumbling my lines all of a sudden. More specifically, we're going to be reacting here to the official trailer for RWBY Dust Queen. Now, I mentioned this actually in the video that I released quite recently on the channel, where I was reacting to the first 4 episodes of the RWBY Volume 9 Beyond. So basically, this is a trailer that's cropped up on YouTube. It's actually been out a couple of months, so it's not new as of when I record this, but I have been aware of it. And basically, it looks like a RWBY fan animation series that's in the works at the moment. By the looks of it, it's set during the Beacon arc, and judging, well, I don't know. I was about to say, is it possibly very Weiss sort of centric, this one? Because I'm just thinking like RWBY Ice Queendom, for example, as another sort of spin-off of the main series, which I believe is very Weiss-centric. And a lot of imagery that I've seen, for example, on Google for this, Weiss seems to feature very prominently in a lot of it, so I'm assuming it's quite, focused around Weiss, which I'm always up for, because, favourite RWBY girl, I love Weiss and all that, she's a great character. So I'm curious to see what this one's actually all about. And if it's something potentially, as and when it's released, maybe we could do a reaction series to it, something like that. But at the same time, that makes me think about other RWBY fan content, because I know there's other stuff out there that groups of fans have made that are related to RWBY, so things like fan animation series, because I think there's one called Evermorrow. I think I saw it actually in some of the recommended videos when I just pulled up this trailer in preparation to record this. I don't know what that actually is, but is that like a fan animation series? And if so, is it potentially something I could do a reaction to? Maybe. If you've ever watched Evermorrow without spoiling anything, let me know. Is it something worth watching, or worth potentially even doing a sort of Let's Watch series like this too? I'm sure you have some thoughts in that regard. But yeah, we're not going to sort of beat around the bush here. Let's actually get to this trailer. Alright, so this is only short, it's just over 2 minutes, so this will be a fairly kind of swift reaction episode, I do think, but without further ado, 3, 2, 1, go.
This trailer contains themes that are not suitable for younger audiences, so if you're a kid, this is your cue to leave. You've been warned.
Say that so ominously.
This will be your final mission of the year, girls. I wish you good luck, and a safe hunt.
Ooh.
I've never seen a white Grim before.
Do you think it's a new species?
Well, whatever they are, they're not natural.
Get down!
Grim shouldn't be able to control dust.
That's some interesting voice acting.
I've seen this stuff do some nasty things.
Ah, Torchwick.
Let's see what it
Oh god,
does.
what are you doing with Best Girl?
What did you do to Weiss?
I just gave her a taste of her own medicine.
We have to find them.
How?
What did he do to you?
Your aura is a part of you, Weiss. It's who you are.
Weiss?
Weiss! Weiss!
Weiss!
I thought it was going to be very Weiss-centric.
Still you, right?
Interesting. Coming 2024, so some point this year. Oh, still quite a bit actually to go here. Oh, it might just be credits or something. That was interesting. I was about to say the voice actors. Obviously, it's not, the actual voice actors there, but it probably is just, volunteers. People who maybe are aspiring voice actors, possibly. I would suggest there. Oh, here you go. Wait. Let me pause it there. Tina McKell for Ruby Rose. Abby Brenner, Pink Sunshine, Sunshine Koss for Weiss, Ari Thrash for Blake, Zippy does voices for Yang. Yeah, I was about to say, some of those, voice actors there actually didn't do a bad job of kind of capturing just the sort of, what would be the word for it? The feel of some of the actual characters. So that looks very promising, and yeah, that definitely looks like something I'd be interested in actually watching the full season of. So it'll be yeah. So I think some of the things I was thinking in terms of what this would be about, it looks like I was correct. So it's going to be during the Beacon arc. clearly it'll be good to see Torchwick and company and all that back again as well. But yes, it also looks like it's going to be very Weiss-centric, which I'm totally up for, as I said a moment ago. I thought that was very interesting to watch. Okay, let's have a jump cut here. See, this now really tempts me to actually start checking out what kind of other RWBY fan projects there actually are out there on YouTube. One thing that I will actually also say about that trailer, though, the character models as well actually were really good, I felt. Obviously, you know, as I said at the end, it's made in Blender, so Blender, as far as I'm aware, I think is a typical sort of animation and modelling program that a lot of like amateur studios and amateur developers sometimes use, because isn't Blender sort of open source, or is it not free to use? I don't know, but I feel like it's one of those things which is probably quite accessible to a lot of people who are maybe new or starting out in animation or 3D modelling. But yeah, those character models in that are really, really good. They look, you know, very well made for a fan project. I'm just saying. I mean, then again, you know, I'm not exactly a professional, you know, judging that kind of thing. I have absolutely no experience or knowledge of 3D animation or 3D modelling myself, anything like that, so I'm just sort of looking at it from my very much layman's perspective, to put it that way. But no, it looked good, visually speaking. The voice actors, like I say, seem to have done a decent job, for as far as I'm concerned, in that. So yeah, I think that looks very promising, and I'll definitely try and keep a tab on that for when it eventually comes out, because, like I say, could be some interesting content here on the Propagandist channel and all that. But yeah, let me know other RWBY fan projects, if there's any sort of like fan animations, anything like that that are worth me watching. Evermorrow, is it any good? What is it? You know, if any of you guys watched it and do you think it's worth me taking a look at it, because I'm up for it. I'm always open to suggestions and viewer feedback in that regard, so please do leave your comments down below. Alright, well, it's been good actually this afternoon to do some RWBY related stuff, because like I say, RWBY's a goldmine of content and all that, and I do really enjoy it. So yeah, stick around on the channel, because I do, as I said actually in the video where I did my reaction to RWBY Beyond episodes 1 to 4, I do still have lots of other ideas for RWBY content I could do, like Ice Queendom, retrospective non-blind Let's Watches of volumes 1 to 4, things like that. I know I keep saying this, and I've just, as of yet, I've never got around to actually doing it, but it remains a plan. It's not a question of if I do it, it's a question of when I eventually do it, because I do intend to do it at some point. Ladies and gentlemen, usually when I say I'm going to do something, I will set my mind to actually doing it, no matter how long it takes me to actually get around to it. Like I say, because obviously the thing about me is you know, YouTube is not my career or my job. I don't earn money off it. It's just a hobby. It's a thing that I do on the side. It's just like a little leisure thing that I get up to because I enjoy doing it. But of course, what that means is I have to balance it around IRL commitments, usually work, things like that. And of course, that takes up a lot of my time. So sometimes, you know, I won't have all sort of spare time in the world to record stuff for Propagandist, but you know, which makes it all, you know, doubly interesting and exciting when I do get time to do it. And I can just sit down and, you know, react to stuff like that. So thank you for joining me then, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed that. Like I say, shorter little reaction video, this one, but I thought it was quite interesting nonetheless. Yeah, so if you aren't aware already, Propagandist is my second channel. My main channel is General Red Strategist, where I do gaming content, admittedly very unoriginal gaming content, such as Let's Plays, things like that, of various games that just take my fancy. It's a very eclectic mixture of all kinds of genres, so there may well be something over there that interests you, whether it's horror, FPS, platformers, whatever it may be. So yeah, go and have a look at that if you're interested. Other than that, hope you will stick around on the Propagandist channel for when I do some more reaction content and all that, whether that's to RWBY official or fan content, whether that's to some other franchise, something like that. Actually, I do need to check Murder Drones at some point in case there's another episode of that been released. I don't think there has been recently. It might be a while yet before the next episode in that comes out, but something to be aware of, for me to keep an eye on, rather. And Lackadaisy, obviously, that's my other sort of series that's starting to develop as well. So I'll see if there's anything new over on there. Keep having a look at that every so often. And in the meantime, though, if there is anything else that you think would be interesting to see me do a Let's Watch or reaction to, then, again, do let me know, whatever it may be. whether that's factual content, whether it's a franchise like RWBY or some other big sort of media franchise or whatever. Just let me know in the comments down below. I have various ideas for things I could do, including some more unique stuff, which it might be a while before I get around to actually trying it, but it'll be interesting to try out just to see if I can sort of actually do it, or whether copyright proves to be a bit of an issue. We'll see. I'm not going to actually say what it is because I don't kind of want to get people's expectations up, only to then later on find out actually it's not viable. But needless to say, I have various plans, and of course, I could always get back to doing some non-reaction content on Propagandist as well, like anime reviews. I've not done any of those for a while, and I have loads of animes and things I want to do reviews and things for. So yeah, there's plans for the channel basically. But let me know if there's ever anything you think would be interesting to actually see here, because I'm always open to suggestions. But than that, I'm going to sign off now. Thanks for joining me once again, ladies and gentlemen, and join me soon, hopefully, for some more content. Goodbye, everybody.